You want to know how you can succeed in an industry that you think is already saturated? Well, stay tuned and watch. This is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and welcome to another episode of A.V.A Coaching for Business, for your business. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you what is the number one thing, the big secret that you should use if you want to really become a leader in your field, especially if you are working in a field, in an industry that you think is already saturated and you don't know how you can kind of, make a name for yourself in this industry. So if you want to know what this is, well, make sure you watch this video till the end. Now, before I get started with sharing this strategy and secret, I invite you, of course, to visit my website, AlexandraVillarroel.com, and subscribe to my email list, because by doing so, I will be sending over your way a free 4-part video training series that will teach you how to take your personal and professional life to the next level. So you don't want to miss out on that. Just a few days ago, I was having a conversation with my friend, and also happens to be my makeup artist, Lala. We've been friends since we are teenagers, really, and she's been doing my makeup for the past decade. And we were having this conversation about our fields, in our industries. And she was saying how the makeup industry, the beauty industry, is nowadays so saturated. And I was telling her, look, it's not that it's saturated, it's just that perhaps it's always been like that. The same, it's the same thing for the coaching industry. However, nowadays with internet, everything gets magnified on the internet, right? So whatever you are doing, wherever your focus is on, it seems like there's more of it, right? So I really, first of all, don't believe that industries are really saturated, whether it be those two industries or the influencer industry or any industry really. However, of course, there can be a lot of people, right, in an industry. And the question sometimes can be, how can I make a name for myself in this industry? Now, as we were having this conversation, we were also talking about how it's so different today from how it was, 10 years ago, let's say. When I started on YouTube, I remember I would film the videos, edit them, put them on YouTube, and then I would just go back to living my life. Then I would again film a video, put it online, go back to living my life. And there wasn't this constant feed of like having to show the world that you're alive, right, on social media. There wasn't that back in the day. And I remember, for a long time, people had no idea really who I was. All they knew is it was Alexandra, the girl who does YouTube videos, and she shares advice on coaching and personal development, but they didn't know, how old I was. They had no idea what my personal life looked like or where I lived. They didn't even know which country I lived. A lot of people thought I was living in the United States at the time, right? So there was this kind of very big separation between the personal and the professional life. However, today with social networks like, let's say, Instagram and Snapchat, it's this constant feed, right, of like, look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm eating now, and look at where I'm going, and look at who I'm with, and look at where I am. It's this constant thing of like everyone trying to broadcast what it is that they're doing. And I really believe that in any industry, the reason why a lot of people, they don't succeed is because they spend too much time focusing on the messenger and not on the message. So they focus on them because they think that they're so interesting and fascinating. But the truth is that when you really want to add value to people's lives, it's not about you, right? It's not about the messenger, it's about the message. So I think that more people should spend more time focusing on how can I add value to people's lives, instead of every day trying to seek people's attention by posting constantly and doing stories and trying to show the world every hour what they're doing, every hour of the day, every day. Instead, ask yourself, is this thing that I'm doing, me showing what I'm going to be eating this morning for breakfast, is this really adding value to people's lives? And if the answer is no, then try to focus instead your attention on how can I, amplify and put more, how can I say, time and focus on the message and not on me, who is the messenger. I will always remember once hearing, I think it was Oprah Winfrey who said this. She said, in any industry, the person who succeeds the most, the person who's the most successful and at the top of an industry is the person who adds the more value in that industry. So if you want, to be recognized in your field, if you want, to outdo, if I can say like that, the competition, all you have to do is ask yourself, how can I add more value? How can I focus on the message and not on me? the messenger. So I hope you enjoyed today's little episode. If you did, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to, of course, share it with all of your friends if you agree, obviously. And of course, to subscribe for new videos almost every single day here on Alexandra TV. Also in the comment section, let me know, what is your opinion? How do you see this? Do you agree with me? I would love to have a little debate with you in the comment section. So that is it for today, and I will see you very soon.